Back from the dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're all invited to go fucking mental on this motherfucking drop. The countdown has just begun. Are you ready? Let's go.
Now we're back from the dead. We're back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
Back.
Alrighty.
Now we're back from the dead.
Okay. Hello, Mink. hello Dark, and hello Echo. Alright, here we are. Okay, so, fun little thing I want to bring up. I finally finished, no not finished, I finally fixed something. I don't know why you'd want to do it like this, but I fixed something. Take a guess what that is. And no, you won't be able to, well you can see it, but it's a little hard to tell without me saying anything. So let me put it this way. No, I didn't fix chat. I think this is the best way to do it. Put a sound effect. Look at that! Somebody noticed the new hair, the new hairstyle. Hair doesn't look normal. Yeah, I changed the hairstyle. You see? Hairstyle is different. You fixed my brain. I can't do that. After I was gone, I mean a lot. Echo, you missed my you missed my karaoke stream last night. That's what you, I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna blame people like Echo or Dark. I mean, Dark was here anyways, but I'm not gonna blame Echo because I'm sure she probably went trick-or-treating, so I'm obviously not gonna be like, oh, you should have showed up or whatever. Nah, it's just, you know, it's just unfortunate, you know? Yes, I fixed the delay! It used to be a 30-second delay, and it is now, get ready for it, 5 seconds. A 5-second delay. So any sound effect you put, you're gonna hear it in about 5 to 7 seconds, depending on how fast the sound plays. So yeah. But yeah, there you go. Can it be no delay? Can I be no delay in 2025? No, because that's not an option on OBS. So that's why I haven't joined recently, but I was gonna join last stream, but I was exhausted. Aww, that's okay, Echo. Unfortunately, the karaoke stream, it cannot be archived, so you unfortunately won't be able to go back and watch it. I mean, you don't watch my VODs anyways, but you won't be able to watch it at all now. Unfortunately, that stream is now entirely private and it's no longer public. And it's actually not even my choice. I was gonna leave it up for a whole day, so by that I mean it would still technically be up right now, but I had to private it. You watch VODs sometimes? Oh, okay. Well, oh, it was Dark that doesn't watch VODs at all. But I had to take it down because a certain mouse told me, yeah, you're not allowed to have that stream up anymore. A certain mouse took down my video, took down my stream. If you're unaware, the karaoke was about the songs of Nightmare Before Christmas, the movie, you know, Nightmare Before Christmas. Well, within under a day, Disney actually got YouTube to shut down my stream, the VOD. They got to take down the VOD, and it is now blocked in all countries. So I figured, what's the point of having it up? So I just privated it. Only I can watch it now. I'm getting sick if I eat and I don't. It's crazy, exactly. Hey, Broby. Bro being honest. Yeah, but it's pretty crazy that Disney actually got YouTube to shut down my VOD. Yeah, Stark? There's something you like to say? Oh. Also. I did not announce this ahead of time, but I'm going to actually be revealing an outfit right now. That's right, whoever's here right now is actually just in time for an outfit reveal. Not this one, a different one that y'all have never seen before. Wait, what? I'm scared, can't say why, but I'm just scared. Just know I'm scared. Wait, why? But yeah, y'all are in time, just in time for an outfit reveal. See, I'm so wrong. What did you hear? What did you hear, Dark? What did you possibly hear? What could you have possibly heard from that? I'm vaping right now. Lemon is really sour. Interesting. Alright, well, without further ado, I will now be revealing the outfit. So I'll pick my right hand and my left. Wait, what? Right hand or my left? Oh, right hand. What you got? What you got in that hand? Oh, I gotta lower the volume. I just realized. I forgot. The volume is still high from yesterday's karaoke stream. Karaoke. It's a pipe bomb. Oh, I'm gonna connect my headphones. All right. I just say start showing a revealing outfit. Oh, no, that was last Christmas. And this Halloween with the witch outfit. That witch outfit was probably one of my most revealing ones, specifically on the below the hip area. But yeah. Merry Christmas. I can't sing that because I don't have a beat. I can't just sing things, Groby. I got you a gift. You got me a gift? That's so nice. What did you get me? What could the gift possibly be? Let's find out, shall we? Oh, that rhymed. A nuke. Nice. Now I can sell this to the US government and potentially get audited. It's a Genie melody. Search it, just don't pick the VHS tapes on YouTube. I'm not gonna sing right now. This is not a karaoke stream. I don't need this stream to be taken down. I got you wine. Wine! I don't drink, but I'll take it! Hey, Echo. What's up, Echo? Echo stars. Found oil in my backyard. You found what in your backyard? No, this is better. Okay, before I don't know if that song is copyrighted or not, so I'm gonna stop it there. Anyways, back to the my tunes. Not that one. That's my intro. It was cooking oil. Aye. Help. Let's go that goes out. You got another gift. What's the gift? I hear a fish tank or something. I don't know what your gift is. What is it? It still feels so much better that you guys have a lower delay now. Now, whenever I'm saying this, I know that in 5 seconds you're gonna hear me saying it. It feels so nice to know that you guys have a better, you guys are having a better experience with my stream now. It's a fish. Fish. Can I pet it? Is it a pet or is it dead? Because depending on whether it's dead or alive, I have different things to do with it. Name him. He's alive. We have a living fish, chat. We must name the fish. Bartholomew the Third, Esquire. Sir Bartholomew the Third, Esquire. Or we can just, for short, we could just call him Bart, I guess. Alright, okay, now let me do the outfit reveal. Here we go. Give it a moment, chat. I gotta get the outfit on. It takes a little bit. I mean, it's not like it takes a long time. Also, I gotta do something to my hair. So, just give me a moment. I gotta do things, you know, because that's a very importante. Because it's part of the whole outfit reveal and stuffs. And yeah, so... yeah. The Muppets. Okay. Oh, whoops. No, there we go. Okay. Yes, Bartholomew the Third. Sir Bartholomew the Third, Esquire. He was knighted by the King of England. Anyways, outfit time. Bum, 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 ba-da-da. We got boots so far, chat. Look at them boots. Look at them boots going. There we go. Got boots going through. Boots going through. Got them boots because we got go. We got. I have no rhyme for boots. Whatever. Execution time. What? Okay, we're moving on because boots aren't that important. Hey, we got the pants, pantaloons. We're going further up. Oh, look at that. I got gloves on in case I have to deal with something disgusting. But then again, they're just for warmth. That's just for warmth. Now let's move on because this looks like this is a very weird angle. Let's move on forward. Oh, we have a nice coat and a nice undershirt. And it's so nice, winter salsa. Basically. And let's keep moving. Oh, we got the nice over-the-shoulder top. And then we have a nice jacket over the shoulder as well. Looking all nice and spiff. Looking so beautiful and comfy. He has a wife now. What? Are you talking about the fish? I was confused. What? Inglés o español? Inglés, por favor. A shoulder? How scandalous. And then... hello. Oh, slick mayo huggy. Isn't it nice? I like it. I like this whole thing. Name his wife? Clara. Forgot to ride the pipe bomb. What about the pipe bomb? No Salem, so why do good girls like that guy? I'm not emo! Just because of the highlights, isn't it? Claire's my Claren. Claire. Well, okay then. That went south very fast. Escúchame? What did you say? I need water. I'm thirsty. For some reason, opening the bottle spikes my mic. Hey, Mango. Bro, being honest, I am very sorry, but if you can speak English good, I prefer you speak English. I'm not very good with Spanish. I will only speak Spanish to people who can only speak Spanish. Filipino? Oh, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It's still like a form of Spanish. It's Filipino. Still derives from Spain, because Spain used to own Philippines, and then the U.S. took it over because Spain gave it to us for some reason. I can't remember what the reason was. You're German? Really? I don't remember him telling us that we use German. Using a translator. Oh. I didn't know that. Regardless, I try my best to speak Spanish whenever somebody only speaks Spanish, but it's very difficult for me. That's one of the reasons why I'm not really too fond of when someone like Wendy comes around, because it's very hard for me to communicate with them. I'll try my best to talk to you, but it's gonna be very difficult for me. Why is Robbie very false? What? Oh my gosh. I'm not emo. I don't even look like him. I'm not even close. He doesn't even have highlights, let alone pink ones. His hot pink highlights, by the way. Robbie is crazy. Alright. Okay, now that I don't understand. That's Vietnamese, right? I'm only assuming because one, it said Viet in there, and two, because we did have somebody who was Vietnamese that came in here one time, and it looked similar to that. Playing Smash Bros with your father right now? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm looking at something real quick. Give me a moment. I need to keep an eye on this. Brown, 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 brown. Okay. So yes, I'm very present. What? Sam, I'm sending a present to you. Oh, I didn't even see when you said that. You sent me something apparently. Send someone. Okay, thanks, Echo. Interesting. You're very interesting. The guy from Philly? Who? What? Okay then. Okie dokie. That's right. Oh, that's right. So that. What's up? What's up, Mink? What do you need? Yeah. Okay. I believe now we're going to get into the articles. Today I will be reading 2 articles, one from the SCP Foundation and one from the RPC Authority. Today we have SCP-6448 and we have RPC-596. The first one is about something, the second one is about vampires. So, we will get into it here in a moment. I'm also referring to why am I still referred to Mink? Because I am tired of having to you keep changing your name, Mink. You keep changing your name. I'm not gonna keep referring to you something different every single time. This is what, the 3rd time? This is like 3rd or 4th time you change your name, man. Because it's who you are. We just go by the original name, to be honest. Yeah, it's the same reason why the person who came in, who they were Dr. Bright, I called them Fox. Because they were originally known as Fox. Can I eat the fish? No, do not eat the fish. Leave Bartholomew alone. Don't touch Bartholomew. He's my fish now. You gave him to me. You gave him to me and my fish. He's the best fish known to man. He's gonna make a great man in my cabinet. Not the political one, I mean the kitchen cabinet. That's your Julia. Oh, that's cool. I'm a Romeo. Her. Wait, what? You think you are what? What? It's okay, Bartholomew. Anybody who eats you gets banned. I don't know how to feel about me poison over the fish. You think that's bad, Echo? You should see Shaman's 2 new alt accounts. Those are. It gets specifically one called Baby Pierce. I am not too fond of it. Makes me very uncomfortable. Anyways, let's get to the articles, because that's what we're here for, right, chat? Let's get to it. Baby Pierce? Yeah, it's something. Let's not talk about it. he just said, goo goo gaga. I'm so, like, I don't mind it when people call me mom, for whatever reason they want to call me mom. But I'm not too comfortable with the way Shaman does it. Because to me it just seems more like, hello Q! Just in time Q, we're about to get to the article. Let's go to the full screen. No, you didn't miss the report, Q, don't worry about it. What? Anyways, article. Pulling up the article right now. It's right here. Here we go. Voila! We have the article. Alright. I gotta pull it up, I forgot. Say something funny more. Never mind. I have a slap bracelet. Oh, slap bracelets are old school, but I like those. That's cool. Where is it? It should be showing up. Where art thou? Okay, it's not there. Apparently. Wait, what the heck? That's not it. That's something else. That's OBS. Close that. Why is that popping up? I think it's because I had it closed in a minimized window. That might be the issue. Or not. I think that works. Yeah, that works. That works there. Okay, chat. Music off. Music off. Oh, that's the guy in Philly. What guy? You said this already. What do you mean? What guy? Right. Anyways. Okay, chat. Listen up. Today we are going to go over a very special SCP. Today we have a containment class Keter, disruption class Kennick, and risk class Warning. It's fairly dangerous anomaly. Fairly clearly difficult to contain. Today we have SCP-6448. Here we have SCP-6448 in a 6448 instance imitating a non-anomalous deer. Doesn't it look so beautiful? Anyways, we're gonna go on so we don't have to look at Bambi with white eyes anymore. Or Bambi's mom or something. Special containment procedures. Containment of SCP-6448 should be focused on investigation of deer exhibiting anomalous traits within and around the Alapatian area. Alapatian, whatever, however you want to say it. Thank you for this very clear footnote. Okay, all civilian sightings of SCP-6448 should be attended to by Mobile Task Force Gamma-4, also known as Green Stags. Possible deaths resulting from SCP-6448 should be attributed to hiking accidents, and sightings are to be blamed upon chronic wasting disease. The Site-44 Cryptozoology Division is tasked with ongoing research into the quote-unquote, not deer phenomenon. Should an SCP-6448 instance be captured, it is to be brought to Site-44 for containment and study. 6969. I am not gonna... Actually, I could read that one, but I need a age restriction for that one. Big wait, what? Getting food at night. Asking mango or shaman food. Alright. Description. SCP. Description. SCP-6448 is an anomalous branch of the Cervidae family. All members of this group display heightened intelligence and are presumed to be sapient. Many specimens exhibit some form of physical malinformation. Malinformation? What am I saying? Many specimens exhibit some form of physical malformation, causing them to stand out from non-anomalous deer. While the exact details of physical abnormalities differ between instances, repeat commonalities are as follows. So basically, this is how you'll know if it's an SCP-6448 instance. If it's legs bent backwards, barrel-chested / bloated abdomen, emaciation, whatever, eyes belonging to unrelated animals, forward-facing eyes, jerky movements, loss of fear towards humans, tendency to walk on two hind legs, and general bodily disfigurement. So yeah, that's how you'll know it's an SCP-6448 instance. Well, look who it is. Hello, shaman. Aside from physical disfigurement, instances show severe divergence from the behavior of other cervids. Namely, SCP-6448 are known to watch, observe, and stalk humans, often for hours or days. This includes following humans to and from their homes, wherein they will proceed to steal belongings, weapons, and food. Very rarely will SCP-6448 attack victims while they are indoors. SCP-6448 are most commonly encountered in deep woodland, particularly at night or dusk, when a person is alone. Any form of direct acknowledgement of SCP-6448's anomalous traits in these situations will always result in the victim's termination. Basically, they die. In such...
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. You coward. You make me sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
Okay. Wasn't buying that, shaman. Anyways. In such situations, personnel are to observe the extract of... Wait, what? Okay. In such situations, personnel are to observe the extract of service protocol attached to this file immediately. This is service protocol. I'll highlight it because it's a little hard for me to see. These actions should be carried out by anyone inadvertently interacting with SCP-6448 and are necessary for your survival. Please skip to the section with relevant information if your life is under threat. If you notice a deer that seems quote-unquote off, look away and ignore it. If it knows that you've noticed it, it's too late. If you hear your name, whistling, or something else in the woods calling for you, don't acknowledge it. Never acknowledge that it exists. Don't respond. Don't go looking for it. Don't call back to it. If you're walking at night and you feel something breathing on your neck or whispering behind you, the key to your safety is pretending that everything is normal. Your survival is dependent on your ignorance. In other words, just ignore it. Which is something that many vlogging YouTubers are not very good at. So they would all probably fall prey to this thing. Oh, what was that sound? Let's go investigate. Anyways. Presently, SCP-644... Let me read chat real quick. What is it? Are you a car? No, why? Oh my gosh. Seriously? Okay. Presently, SCP-6448 are known to inhabit only Allocation region. Oh, okay, never mind. Only the... Okay, then.
Yep, you're banned.
Why did you ban the Shaman wasn't stream? I'm having a hard time believing that that was actually gold. And no, it wasn't banned. It's just muted for 30 minutes. Here's me, I have his account, don't ask. Shrimpo. Hey, Shrimpo! Alright. SCP-644... Okay, here's a history of it. SCP-6448 was officially assigned anomalous classification in 1980, though they have been recognized by local people since 1947. SCP-6448 is a firmly cemented figure in Allocation lore, known colloquially as the not deer, due to their striking similarity to the species they imitate. Many locals claim to have encountered instances of SCP-6448 or possess knowledge of an individual who has. A majority of local communities living in rural areas of high activity are aware of the precautions required to avoid hostile encounters, primarily due to the urban legends and stories involving the entities. SCP-6448 were previously researched at Site-41, located in Redacted, North Carolina. That's interesting. Are we talking about January or November? We need some specifics here. Oh, come on, stream, don't lag. Alright. I'm just gonna say November. You serious right now? Why is it lagging? On November 1st, 1994, a group of 3 SCP-6448 instances broke into... What's going on? Why is stream falling apart? What's going on here? Why is it lagging so much? There should be no reason why it's lagging so much. Am I the only one being affected by this right now?
SpongeBob, open the door. My balls are stuck.
What's going on here, chat? Oh. There should be no reason this is happening. Okay. Okay then. This is horrible. What's going on? Hold on. What happens if I do this? Oh. I think I fixed it, chat. I think I fixed it, chat. How's it looking for everyone? How's it looking? Everyone good? Everyone can see? Everyone can hear me? It's better? Alright. Well, we can continue now. Okay, let's go back to the screen now. Let's hope everything is back to normal. Nope, there it goes again. What, did it start lagging again? No, it's good now, I think. Now. Ah, jeez, what did I do? How is it though? Is it lagging? That's the question I'm getting. That's the answer I need. That's what. Yes or no? Not lagging currently. Okay, good. Thank you. I got a straightforward answer for once. Okay, we can continue now. We're gonna start from the beginning here again. SCP-6448 was officially assigned anomalous classification in 1980. Actually, we'll start from down here because you guys were able to hear the rest of it. SCP-6448 were previously researched at Site 41, located in Redacted, North Carolina. On November 1st, 1994, a group of 3 SCP-6448 instances broke into the site utilizing a tunnel system carved over an extended period of time. This triggered a containment breach alarm system. This triggered a containment breach alarm systems, and the site entered lockdown protocol. The single instance kept in containment, being prepared for dissection, was lost in the breach and not recovered. Over the following decade, a further 5 SCP-6448 instances would be captured and contained, all of which would escape the site through tunnels carved by other 6448 entities. The decision was made to transfer all instances to Site 44 overseas to prevent further breaches. Addendum 644.1 Recently recorded civilian encounters. The first reports of SCP-6448 surfaced around the week of, July 7th, 1947. In the time since the Genus discovery, I don't know what that says. Many members of the public have encountered the entities, though most accidentally stumbling upon them do not alert local. Though most accidentally stumbling upon them do not alert local authorities. Okay, I see. This is typically due to the SCP-6448 instance either merely watching the subject or becoming hostile. The following is a log of all recorded 911 calls related to SCP-6448 phenomena since the year 2000. The victim here is a 41-year-old female. Dialed emergency services after hearing their name being called from the woods near their home. The victim recounts the vocalization of being likened to a scream in a voice that they do not recognize and requested assistance in locating the source. Emergency personnel requested the subject place their phone on the floor outside the home to listen for the alleged sounds. After 2 minutes, a vocalization was heard that was calling to the subject by name, emanating from the nearby forest. The subject was instructed to investigate the disturbance themselves and keep services updated on the situation. The victim then begins to walk into the woodland, getting about 50 meters into the underbrush before inexplicably stopping. They claim there to be a Alright. The subject was to investigate. They claim there to be a noticeably large deer standing in the way of the path. She begins to walk closer, though states it does not move. Subject diverts from the path and begins walking in a different direction. After 30 minutes, no source of the voice is determined. The caller returns to their residence. Victim. Okay. Now I understand the date. Okay. So it was not on November 1st. It was actually January 11th. Okay. This next call is from June 13th, 2002. Victim was a 28-year-old male. Victim calls 911 regarding a human break-in. The caller notes numerous items to be missing from their residence and requests an investigation. Operators dispatch 2 investigators to visit the home and discern a potential perpetrator. The pair note that based on earlier CCTV images, all cutlery, sharp objects, firearms, light bulbs, and a single copy of the novel The Day After Roswell are missing. Also noted is that there is a complete lack of any fingerprints at the scene, with no doors or windows having been broken into. Analysis of the home's CCTV footage revealed there to be a 2-hour period of missing film, with the exception of a single frame containing a service nippon on its hind legs, reaching towards the camera. Its frontal hooves have been warped to resemble fingers. No footage of the entity exiting the home was discovered. On November 19th, 2005, a cattle farmer at the age of 54 reported to local authorities the sudden disappearance of over 30% of his largest herd. Response teams searched the nearby area for 4 hours, though found no trace of the cattle. The victim was recommended to set up trail cameras and note any unusual activity overnight. At 1:11 a.m., 2 SCP-6448 are seen walking through the field before fleeing. One places an object into the ground, later discovered to be a single fork. A week after this discovery, 200 discarded bovine hooves appear at the location. Oh, not this again. Come on. Come on, stream. Why is it doing this? Oh, it went back to normal. I still reset it just to be sure. Okay. Going back to the article now. That's not the article. This is the article. On March 4th, 2009, a victim dials 911 to request assistance from Animal Services. The victim is stood... Wait, what? The victim is stood within a forest in front of a service elephas, which is violently contorting. The animal is repeatedly ramming itself into a tree, covered in blood and viscera. The victim begins to state, "You'd better get a vet over or something, I don't think it's well," before a piercing screech is heard and the line falls silent. Recorded footage depicts the aforementioned animal squirming, seemingly in pain. A vicious churning is audible, and a black mass erupts out of the instance, and the video turns to static. On October 11th, 2012, 23-year-old male victim is a junior wildlife officer at Cherokee National Forest, Tennessee. They radio their supervisor in the early evening regarding a herd of oh my gosh, I'm getting annoyed by all these scientific words. I can't read that. Odocoileus virginianus within the reserve. Supposedly there is a single animal that upon first glance appears average, though possesses divergent attributes, including backwards joints, an enlarged abdomen, and forward-facing eyes. Upon stating this, a distant whistle is audible, and the victim stumbles slightly. They begin to say, "What the? Did it just whistle at me?" Before the sound of hooves rapidly getting closer is heard. Notably, the hoof step did not sound to be in the traditional gallop of a cervid. The aforementioned victim's supervisor calls authorities following the victim's absence from the reserve night shift. Following this, their radio begins to crackle. The victim's voice can be heard on the other end and he requests the supervisor's attention. You gotta tell me something. What do you gotta tell me? Did I ever just want to square up with 11-year-old and 14-year-old? What? Why is stream lagging again? Why does it keep lagging? This doesn't make any sense. It should not be lagging. Chat, didn't it do this in the last Anomalies Redacted stream as well, where it was lagging for a little bit? Not this badly, but it lagged for like a moment and then it stopped for the rest of the stream. Why? Why are you fighting dark? On October 12th, 2012, On October 12th, 2012, he calls regarding a herd of within the reserve. They claim there is a single animal that upon the first glance appears average, though possess... It sounds like the same thing I just read. This is a divergent attributes including backward joints and a large abdomen and forward-facing eyes. Suspecting the creature to be a rare genetic malformation, the victim requests their supervisor to come to the location. The supervisor questions the victim about what happened the night previous. There is no reply. Upon the supervisors and law enforcement's arrival at the site, a herd of 80 of those things, approximately 80 of those things was present. A single entity is in the field's center and appeared to be standing separately from the rest of the group. It flees the scene upon realizing the law enforcement's presence, where it formerly stood laid a park ranger's standard two-way radio. This next one's a pretty long one. Okay. 35-year-old female victim dials 911 using a satellite phone. Distressed, they state that they are in redacted county woods and are being followed. She claims that despite seeing no one for the duration of her hike, she feels as if she's being watched, and has heard someone walking behind her at various points in the trip. The victim is unable to give an adequate description of her location, but knows the route to return to her residence. Operators request the victim to return to a point wherein she can provide a sufficient geographic description of her position. The victim remains on the line for the duration of the hike back to a readily used portion of the wilderness trail. Along the journey, various unnatural sounds can be heard. These include footsteps, rock slides, coughing, whispering, and whistling. Nearing the main trail, all woodland noises such as birds and wind cease suddenly, and the victim states she can see a malformed deer carcass coated in a thick layer of a black slime-like substance. At this time, human screams can be heard in the distance. Operators request the victim continue and ignore other stimuli. Agents embedded in local law enforcement suspecting SCP-6448 involvement notify Gamma 4 to the situation. 20 minutes later, the victim returns to the main trail. Gamma 4, now operating the 911 call, inform the victim to not respond to any further unusual activity and briefly outline service protocol. For the duration of the victim's journey to her home, two sets of breathing are audible. The victim successfully returns to her residence and shuts the door behind her. Now out of sight from SCP-6448, agents inquire upon the victim's address and the victim promptly complies. Operatives instruct the victim to have possession of all firearms and weapons on the premises, and to barricade herself inside a safe space with one exfil point, whatever. The victim swiftly begins grabbing all available weapons and throwing them inside of a wardrobe. It is at this time that there is a knock on the front door. The victim does not respond and continues to hoard sharp objects from kitchen drawers. The knocking becomes more violent as the handle is being jostled and shaken incessantly. A voice on the other side repeats the phrase, "Hello, it is me, hello, let me in a calm manner as the door begins to shake. The victim retreats to her wardrobe, armed with a small firearm. Upon sealing herself in the space, the knocking ceases and footsteps can be heard, decreasing in volume. The sound of galloping is audible as the front door caves in. Hoofsteps can be heard inside the home. The entity continues to repeat, "Hello, it is me, hello, let me in," as it searches the small building. A bright light flashes overhead, seemingly circling the house. Eventually, the entity enters the victim's bedroom. Through a small slit in the wardrobe door, the victim can see a deer, basically. A deer, standing on its hind legs and surveying the room. Its movements are crooked and stiff, seeming to struggle and stand in a bipedal fashion. It slouches down to a quadruple crouch, similar to the stance of an arachnid. It inhales heavily and its head locks on the view of the wardrobe. It is noted as possessing human eyes. It scampers towards the subject and opens the door. A single gunshot is heard. Responders found no trace of either SCP-6448 or the victim. Your solution to the 30-second delay? I don't know. I'm gonna give it more time. It could be that, unfortunately, but I don't know. I was a little afraid of that being the case, but we'll see. It should be noted that this represents a small fraction of human to SCP-6448 encounters, as the majority of occasions go unnoticed and undocumented. On each of these occasions, all associated video, photographs, and objects were confiscated by MTF Gamma-4, whom also called off public investigation. Cover stories 356A, Home Break-In, and 898, whatever that says, Missing All, were successfully implemented. Addendum 6448.2 Incident 6448 Alpha. On November 29th, 2019, MTF Gamma-4 Green Stags successfully detained and captured an instance of SCP-6448 with the assistance of MTF Nu 7 Hammerdown's Heavy Vehicle Division, and highly experimental shock rifles. The resulting skirmish left a single instance unconscious, which was swiftly placed aboard an armored CH-47 Chinook helicopter en route to Site 44 in England to prevent the outside assistance. Upon reaching the site, the sedated entity was transferred to a containment cell without incident. The following is a log of events thereafter. Begin log. SCP-6448 instances contained within a large reinforced steel containment cell. Having just awoken from heavy sedation, cryptozoology specialist F. Oz stands in front of a large one-way glass window that encompasses the room's south side. Greetings, SCP-6448. The instance suddenly bolts upright and stares at the intercom. Can you understand me? We've seen your Guinness. You speak English just fine in the past. The instance does not respond. Begins licking its arm. Please, we know your secret. The instance pauses. Admittedly, it wasn't exactly well kept. If you just look at yourself for more than a few seconds, it is very clear that you're not normal. The instance is stood facing away from the window. Its neck swivels 180 degrees. Visibly breaking multiple vertebrae as there is an audible crack. It does not blink. I thought you said this was one way. It is. The instance's gaze remains locked on researcher Oz. Are you something imitating... Wait, what? Are you something imitating deer? It is clear that, if so, you possess basic anatomical knowledge on them, though details are not faulty. In fact, a better question would be, how? Assuming you are not what you pretend to be. The instance opens its mouth, which contains abnormally sharp teeth. Its jaw moves in a manner that seems to imitate speech. No intelligible dialect is heard. Rather, a sound similar to gagging or choking is audible. Shall we move on? What I'm more concerned with here is why you take out our people. Is it to settle a vendetta? For food? Spite? The instance blinks for the first time in the interview. The movement is noticeably forced. Responding is mandatory. It's mandatory. The instance shows no reaction. If you will not comply, maybe you'd like to see your brand new containment cell. Research. The instance speaks in a distorted version of Oz's own voice. Research? What kind of? July 7th, 1947. The instance suddenly rams into 20-inch thick one-way glass, cracking it slightly. Dr. Oz stumbles backwards. The instance begins to collapse. It contorts violently and begins screaming. Its abdomen bulges and writhes, whatever that means. You going to sleep? All right. Sleep well. Have a good night. Sleep well. Echo. Good night. Get the stags in here now. A black, vicious, tendrily mass erupts out of the instance's side. It leaps and squirms around the cell before shattering the viewing window. The remaining carcass is entirely hollow. Containment breach detected. All personnel report to the nearest safe room. Containment Sector 4 blast doors will seal in 10 seconds. The tendrillous mass swiftly maneuvers outside of Sector 4 in seconds, clearing the lockdown area. It travels in the direction of the main exit. Full site lockdown initiated. Locking main exit in 5 seconds. The mass clears the main desk. It shatters the glass on the front exit and disappears into the outside shrubbery. End log. A 2-month-long search proved inefficient in locating the escaped anomaly. Additionally, since this incident, there has been an unprecedented increase of CWD-afflicted deer and UFO reports in the area surrounding Site-44. Further research is ongoing. And that is SCP-6448. A fairly long article, but I definitely enjoyed reading it. I can see why Q likes this one so much. I think I'm actually going to add this one to my favorites list now because I actually really like this SCP. Oh dear. Okay. We are now moving on to our alternate world. The RPC Authority. We will now be going over another article. This article is RPC-596. Codename Vampires. It's a much shorter article, so don't worry about it being too long. This is how long it is. That's it. Just that right there. Alright, much shorter than 6448. But yeah, we're going to get into it now. RPC-596. Registered Phenomena Code 596. Object Class, Gamma Red. which, to make it easier for you to understand, which is basically just Keter. Hazard types: grouped, sapient, and biohazard. Containment protocols. All recovered instances of RPC-596-2, RPC-596-3, and 596-4 are to be placed in individual humanoid containment cells within Site-002 and Site-007, respectively, on a location basis. RPC-596-4 instances specifically are to be tested thoroughly before and during containment. All terminated instances of RPC-596-2 are to be sent to Site-008 for immediate autopsy. The United Nations Anomalous Activities Committee and its members and its member nations have been given a briefing about RPC-596, and all have assisted in containment efforts since initial notification in 1975 and subsequent global epidemic in 1981. It should be noted that U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention have also individually briefed. Chinese and North Korean government officials have, although without the jurisdiction of UNAAC, been forefront about their willingness to cooperate. Negotiations are and have been ongoing. An outstanding neutralization order was issued on May 14th, 1981. It's currently still going. Authority ASF, or Authority Security Force, Command Sergeant Major Derek G. Hartwell. Current focus is on RPC-596-2 in North America and South Africa. Hello, Mink. Description: RPC-596 is a virulent anomalous disease which explicitly infects hominids, or otherwise humanoid mammals. Individuals suffering from RPC-596 have been divided into 4 distinct categories, the most widespread of which are being RPC-596-2. All RPC-596 instances share distinguishable physical mutations and ailments, which are listed in detail below. RPC-596-1 is technically speaking non-anomalous. It denotes a subset of individuals who have not been explicitly infected by other instances, but have come in contact with infected individuals nonetheless. So basically, if you're exposed to somebody who is infected, you are automatically 596-1, whether you're infected or not. This experience usually results in the non-anomalous person being physically assaulted by the instance, or actually that's actually what it means, never mind, I'm corrected, which proceeds to either collect and or extract the individual's blood. Though this does not infect the individual with RPC-596, it may infect them with the other bloodborne diseases the instance had been carrying, provided the instance's blood came into contact with the person's own. It is believed this being carrying, provided the instance's blood came into contact with the person's own. Oh, I read that over again, my bad. It is believed this is how most other instances become infected with HIV, AIDS, and other bloodborne diseases. By far, the most common and prevalent variation, RPC-596-2 instances, are individuals explicitly infected with the disease, be it by other RPC-596-2 or higher instances. RPC-596-2 instances are distinguishable by physical mutations in the mouth and varicose veins, usually around the head. RPC-596-2 instances share elongated canines, or fangs, that is assumedly to allow for easier piercing of non-infected individuals' skin for infection or otherwise. Unlike other instances, 596-2 individuals remain fully sapient, however unanimously admit to gaining extreme cannibalistic tendencies. All RPC-596 instances, excluding RPC-596-1, admit to wanting to, quote-unquote, drink other individuals' blood. This is presumed to be the disease way of encouraging infection spread. Though some RPC-596-2 instances will refuse to infect the individuals. This is solely to appease the hunger and is assumedly caused by the instance's moral compass prior to infection. Less prevalent, RPC-596-3 instances bear the same physical mutations as prior instances, with several additions. All RPC-596-3 instances are distinguishable by significantly elongated iris externa, or outer ears. Not only does this make them incredibly easy to find and contain, but it has reportedly given them anomalously heightened hearing, despite the actual contents of the ears not physically hinting to this. Instances of 596-3 are generally considered farther along in the infection, although it is impossible for RPC 596-2 instances to become 596-3. It's a vampire. Yeah, basically. It is unknown how different instances arise from the same infection methods. However, it is assumedly random. As RPC 596-3 instances are much easier to find in public, they are usually found in more rural or deserted areas. They are extremely prevalent in South Africa, specifically. Some becoming minor illegal group leaders Some becoming minor illegal group leaders to more easily spread RPC 596. The fourth and final discovered variation of RPC 596 is RPC 596-4. 596-4 bear irrefutable resemblance to pop culture vampires and are not strictly natural in their occurrence. RPC 596-4 instances, as previously stated, have extreme similarities with fictional vampires in their mutations. This includes elongated outer ears, elongated canines, and anomalously worsened albinism. Albinism, my bad. So they're very pale is what I'm trying to say. It should be noted, most RPC 596-4 instances are never contained, and instead expire to skin cancer. 596-4 was never discovered until 1981, when a contained 596-3 instance breached containment and drank 30 milliliters of RPC-415, which we'll get to another time. It was at this time in ASF custody within Site 313 and managed to escape the site with hitherto unknown anomalous capabilities. It remains unknown how 596-4 instances have been created, or if RPC 596 somehow gained the instance's mutations in its genome. RPC 596, though discovered in 1975 by authority personnel, was not labeled a worldwide threat until 1981. Due to its being a bloodborne disease, all instances of RPC 596 are highly susceptible to HIV/AIDS infection alongside their anomalous ailments. Though not explicitly responsible for the majority of HIV/AIDS infections, RPC 596 instances as a whole are estimated to spread the disease at a rate higher than that of any other individual group. Addendum. A slightly less notable byproduct of RPC 596 is the spreading of rabies, also via bloodborne methods. This is not nearly as common due to RPC 596's incapability with the disease, which usually results in the infected instance either going insane or dying from semi-anomalous byproducts of the two diseases interacting. You gotta tap out? Alright, it's over anyways. I already finished the article. Alright, Q, you have a good night, sleep well. And that is RPC-596. Okay. We are now going to move over to the room. Okay. Okay. So, what? Can you just use light to kill the vampires? It doesn't say in the article that you can, so assume it does not work that way. Actually, I think that's probably what they got, because it did talk about skin cancer, that the category 4 ones. So I'm assuming that's what they're getting out of it, the whole sunlight thing. So yeah, I'm assuming that's what it means. But yeah, I like both of those articles. But if I had to pick one between the two, I definitely go with SCP-6448. I really liked that article. That was really good. Now, okay. Tomorrow there's no stream, obviously. The next stream is going to be Sunday. It will be Lethal Company. I'm going to be, if all goes well, I will be playing that with Techman, Igor, and Bonzo. Techman is Igor, by the way. So Igor and Bonzo. Two good old friends of mine. That's if all goes well. Just saying. But yeah. Alright. Man. The World Assembly, if they had to deal with these, well, they've had to deal with similar stuff before, but it's, the differences between the two is, the World Assembly is all about containing only the dangerous anomalies, the anomalies that have been proven to be dangerous and are potentially dangerous, and those that are safe. It's a society, they can roam free, and if they're objects, we can use them for various things. That's how the World Assembly works. In this case, neither of these anomalies should be allowed out of their containment. Alright. The next SCP, I don't know yet what the next article is going to be for either one of these. I'm not too sure at least. Maybe it might be magic. We will study with magic instead. There are many methods that these can be checked by. Okay. Okay. The next stream is going to be Sunday, 9 p.m. PST, the usual time, which in East Coast is 12 a.m. EST. And then the Asian Pacific Coast? Is that how you can say it? Well, in JST, it's 1 p.m. or 13 o'clock for you guys. But anyways. So yeah, usual time, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, PST. Anyways, if you are new and you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing to be a part of this amazing yet interesting community that we have growing here still. If you don't subscribe, that's fine too. At least consider liking, commenting, and sharing to boost my content as much as possible. Maybe this isn't for you. Go ahead and share this with somebody who does like SCP or who does like VTubers, or maybe they like both. Maybe you like both and you want to get them into it. I don't know. Your choice. Share it with whoever you want, whenever you want, if you want to. As of now, we currently have 268 subscribers, and the goal at the moment is 300 subscribers. So let's see how long it takes us to get there. But anyways, whether you're watching the VOD or you're watching right now live, I hope you have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and night. Just overall, I hope you have a good one. I'll see you whenever. I'll see ya.
I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I'm cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this one for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day. Never forget this day. I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I'm cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day.